There we go. Let's see. Thumbnails. Okay. Probably need to check that. Tags. I don't have my tags. Okay. Should be the settings. Okay, that should fix that. Let's go ahead and run a test. Not yet. Should have put my thumbnail on there, but maybe it didn't. All right, well, I'll just leave it like that. Whatever. All right, let's get into this market today. So, we had a couple of that were moving yesterday. They're still on the watch. MVCT was still holding in this range. It did not lose that $5 yet, but it does not have a proper uptrend. Good morning, Donnell. I did make some changes to the setup, especially for people that use Street Smart Edge. I know a lot of times they say it looks like I'm just opening stuff and just out of the blue, but I did mess around with this screen recorder so that you can see the pop-ups and things coming up here that I end up pressing on whatever trend lines I go to or whatever. The other screen still pretty much the same. Scanners over here, we see that there is a OSTK up here. What is this? Oh, also I got rid of the news down here. I just made this a full daily chart here. OSTK was down at $36 closing yesterday, and now it's popped up to 46. So we will definitely review that news really quick. All right, OSTK is Overstock. Overstock shares trading higher after the company reported Q4 earnings. Overstock's T0 ATS said it successfully launched support for clearing, what is that? Clearing something. Successfully clearing a settlement, basically. And settlement securities transactions. All right, so let's see. Consumer stocks move higher. And actually, I don't like this one. I want the other one. Let's pull this one over here. This one's a little bit easier to control. All right, so Overstock.com shares are trading higher after the company reported Q4 earnings, successfully launched support for clearing and settlement securities transactions for itself and its broker-dealer affiliates. The other news, consumer stocks have moved higher. So this is an earnings report, and I am interested in Overstock because Overstock is a good company. It's been out for quite a while, so I will add OSTK to the watch. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that pre-market. Nice rip there. Jump back over here to the scanners. We still have INDO. We have a couple of them that fail a lot too. Kodak Sciences failed 78%. And then VRT, let me put that over here so we can watch that or look at that, not really watch it. And those were the bigger movers. So VRT closed yesterday at $19, open today or will be opening around a $13 level. Kodak closed at 50.35, opening at 10.70. So yeah, let's keep our eyes on these moves. All right, so TEN. This one I don't really care about. This one just gapped up and has no range. It's one of those flat top movers. Not gonna be watching that one. INDO did form a nice little downtrend. But this, we'll have to see what the intraday reaction to this downtrend is. Remember, it has a history of giving back profits. DADA that's a smaller move. I really am not interested in that one so much. Sky, SKYH has been one that has been very weird over the past couple of days. It's had some rips, has some big gap ups, and ultimately comes down. So Don't know about that one, but Sky, the volume, it's not competing yet on the day, and NVCT is not competing as well. We do see some other ones that are getting at least 1 million shares worth of volume. So those are the ones we want to focus on. VRT, big old gap down. I believe that was an earnings report as well. Let me see, VRT. Which one is it? Just add that right here. Where's my news? News, live news. Okay. All right, that's good enough there. All right, let's pop the other news over here. Okay. Verdict shares trading lower after company reported worse than expected Q4 EPS and sales results, issued Q1 adjusted EPS. So huge drop on that worse than expected report. And then the other one was Kodak. Kodak here. Kodak Sciences stock loses more than 3/4 of its value after a disappointing drug trial result. Healthcare stocks gained during the pre-market. Okay, so yeah, not too worried about those. Those are definitely down for a reason. That thing's about to crack down $10, so I'm not bullish on that. VRT, not bullish on that. So we'll just stick to what we got. INDO. Sky is a possible if it can get some more, but I don't think it'll be able to compete on the day, but definitely OSTK. Now, OSTK, I'm wondering, said 45. I think I'm going to wait for a dip to enter. Got this bottom around at $36, $37. But yeah, let's see. That's the bottom. Has a top up here of the $50. Trend. Resistance. So yeah, we're going to have to see what it wants to do on the open. 35.87 and then support. So yeah, it may get wild at the open, and that's what I don't really want to see. I would love for it to come back down just a little bit, but after that news, it may just go. But I do not want to buy too high. So I'll be patient on that one. That's my number one watch on the day. What's up, Raymond Millwood? What's up, Lightning Rick? But yeah, OSTK, man, top watch on the day. Good news on their earnings. Making a move up, but I have to see a sell-off to enter. I don't want to buy this high. Up 30% on the day. Let's jump back over here to the scans. Nothing really changed. Nothing in the higher float or large caps that are really moving. Everything's pretty much down here in the low float area. So let's get ready for OSTK. Pretty sure it can break 50, but I hope it doesn't do it too fast. Let's look at the daily chart as well on OSTK. So it has a top up here, 200 moving averages up there at the 74, but man, this thing's gonna be opening up beautifully on this little reversal. Just don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Could be a couple bucks per share on OSTK. Let's see. The yearly chart doesn't look bad either. Had a little pull down, but it'll be opening up around that 47 level. Raymond, I would love to see it pull. Well, right now, let's go back over here to Street Smart. Right now, this thing, man, I guess a previous consolidation would be great. So maybe the 42 area, around that 40 area is where I would love to enter. Right above the 40 is where I would like to see it pull back to. So support right at that 40, because we see back here on this 200 this 4-hour chart, it came down and formed a little bit of a consolidation right around here in this 42 level. So that's why I would love to be entering there. Other than that, yeah, that would be perfect if it could come back to the 42s, but I don't know if it can. It may just rip straight through 50. We'll see though, but this is the area that I'm interested in. 42 down to 38. So there'll be 38, there'll be what, a $3-4 risk. Enter a little bit at 42, and then the thing is, I don't know how close it'll get to 42. Like it may get right above it, then take back off. So I'll be a little patient with it. If it doesn't exactly get there, I won't be mad. I'll enter a little bit. Yeah, Raymond, that's what I'm seeing. I'm like, man, this thing is But the good thing about it, the psychological thing, is think about people that were maybe holding this. They were holding, and they're waking up this morning with almost a, well, let me see. Started down here. Let's say if they bought here at 36. They're waking up this morning with a $10 gain. Somebody's going to sell. So we want to see how many people sell, how many, how much push down it can get. Also, I need to check this as well. Let's see, OSTK. Overstock jumps on earnings beat, and ICE investment in that. Okay, so everything is good news over here. Not small cap IPOs. No kind of good IPOs today. So nothing really to compete with OSTK. OSTK. I really don't care if it has a shelf registration. But yeah, we are looking good on OSTK. Short interest is what I'm interested in. OSTK. Oh. Okay, so short interest. We have a short percentage float of 15.74%. We have a short percentage increase of 30%. So what this means is it's per 100 shares of this stock. What percentage of the shares are short? So right now we see 15.74. So every 100 shares, 15 are short. These are the shares out floating. So 42 million, whatever. But yeah, good data. OSTK, let's look at that beta. How does it follow the market? Beta is 4.12, so the market influences this one quite a bit. We can see it should pop up the definition. Maybe it's on the screener. Where is that beta? There he is. All right. Measure of a stock price volatility. Asset with a beta of 0 means that its price is not at all correlated with the market. A positive beta means that that asset generally follows the market. So this thing, the score range goes from 0 to 5. And we just saw on OSTK that the beta is 4.12. So it is right along with the market. So we definitely got to keep the market in mind with this as well. So let's see what the SPY is doing as well. Well, actually, I can see it right here. 433. SPY kind of going flat right now, which is okay. Hopefully it goes up a little bit today, but I do like that it kind of has this little double bottom here. So maybe it won't just run down immediately. As long as the SPY is okay, I am looking at OSTK. And OSTK is looking at the $50 level. What's up, GD? So this one may be one that I have to be super patient on and wait for it to come down throughout the day, because it has already made a absolute monster move. Anything else popping up here on the scans? Nope, nope. Raymond Millwood called out BRB. BRB. Whoops. What is BRB? That might have been Be Right Back. Good morning, Scarface. Man, no, Scarface, OSTK is looking good on earnings. Good news all over the place. I'm just waiting on a dip for it. It has huge moves. I'm looking for this area of the 42 to come back into play for entries, though. Right above that 40 level. But I absolutely like this charting with the news. So we found one with catalyst. We found one that's making dollar moves. I mean, this thing could definitely be above 50 by the end of the day. And we found something that is a pretty good company. So everything, let's see. Scarface says, okay, big money, do your thing. I'm gonna try to pick from some small caps. Nah, we got small caps up here too. I'm looking at everything. We looking at INDO coming back up. We have let's see, that's not small caps, but yeah, INDO is the only thing that's really getting any kind of volume behind it. Getting back up to that $8 level if you're interested in INDO. I'm interested in both of them, but I want to see which one competes more, INDO or OSTK. Both of them are beautiful setups. But I don't know. INDO, did they get any more news today, though? No news on today, so it's got to compete with something that has catalyst. OSTK has catalyst on the day, and it's beautiful. So let's see. But I'm definitely looking for a pullback on OSTK down here around this 42 level. But we'll be watching both of them on the open. I'll watch INDO out of the open because I know I gotta wait on that OSTK to dip. So basically, these are the two stocks I'm watching. OSTK is super dependent on the SPY, though. All right, we're about to get this thing popping. OSTK looking like it's come up over this initial downtrend, but this is a pre-market break of the downtrend. Can it stay above it for the intraday? Have 15 seconds left to the open. And for you Street Smart Edge users, I did make sure that you can see my pop-ups and things now. when I do certain things, y'all told me that it looks like I'm just pulling stuff up out of nowhere. INDO going on up there, nice. Oh yeah. Wait, let's see what OSTK is doing as well. Oh man, yeah, you gotta pull back, buddy. All right, INDO getting a little pop up there. Can it hold up this trend during intraday? The trend is at 750. Has no news on the day. So I would say it looks like a nice short, but we'll see. Let's see if those shorts can destroy it. Oh yeah, OSTK, come on down, baby. Let's see you come back down. And thing is, it doesn't have to make it all the way to the 42. As long as it gets below like 44, I'll start adding for a position. INDO cracking down there. Not going to be able to compete with our boy OSTK. Yeah, let all that selling off. Get on out of there. Get on down. Okay, so we got a big indecision candle on INDO. Came down and hit that trend. Trying to hold out of that trend. People bought that dip right there at 750 at the trend. Trying to bounce it back up. Can it continue to compete with OSTK though? It has more volume right now. Just does not have that catalyst. Also, what is the SPY doing? SPY still going kind of flat, looking like it wants to come down some. Please just continue to come down so OSTK can come down for cheaper prices. Yeah, I know it's gonna rip over 50 Scarface. I know it is. That's why I'm waiting for this pullback. I want to see it get as close to 40 as I can and look for entries here. INDO barely, not even moving dollars. This thing is just indecisive. No. I have the four. So on my other screen, I have the yearly, the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. And on this screen, I have the 4-hour chart, the hour chart, the 15, and the 5. And I look at all of them. So, you know. All right, OSTK coming down to 45. Come on down, baby. Let that SPY continue to drop too. Yeah, boy. Look at that sell off. Get on down there, big boy. Getting some pops right there. But right now, on all of the charts, it's looking like it wants to come down a little bit more. So I give it time to actually do that. People want to take profit, let them take it. INDO back under the 8. So 8 is a struggle point. Big indecision here. 2 minutes left on the first 5 minutes of the day. Lori calling out Sky. I was looking at that one earlier, but it just didn't have the it did not have the volume behind it to compete with these. So remove OSTK already up. Okay. Did not dip enough for me. I want to get a good dip. Takes off here. Oh well. I'm not going to participate in this type of thing. I want to see it test that 50 then and come back down. Really thought it can come on down back to this 40 level or close to it. Good thing is what goes up must come down. So Is the SPY going up as well? Let's see. Yep. SPY kind of giving a little pump to the upside as well. Okay. OSTK turning around is what, see, this is why I'm keeping my eye on the SPY as well. OSTK turning right around with the SPY. Look at that. So the SPY may give us a good entry on OSTK. So be very mindful of that SPY. $45.75 is the point I need to see break down. So support. Need to see it go ahead and get within this range. SPY, are you content? Yes, sir. Come on down, SPY. Push OSTK down through the floor. Let's see those shorts get real active on this one because of the SPY. Trying to push. Will the SPY affect it? It's supposed to be super sensitive to the SPY. Okay. There's a little bit of a push down. Nice. Nice. Okay. That's what I like to see. Come on, SPY. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Getting excited for this entry down here. I think the best way to think about trading is to get exciting on those low entries, not those high ones. You know, the excitement to buy the breakout is just insane sometimes. You just want to buy it so bad and then you get clapped. But I rather look for that low entry. Being patient. Being patient. SPY. Actually, let me pull up the SPY on my other screen so I can keep my eye on it over here. Okay, cool. So it got a little breakout, but like I said, breakouts usually end up failing most of the time. So let's see if we can get a little bit of short pressure up here. 49s. It's right around that 49 level, getting pushed down kind of hard back to the 48.50s. INDO did not hold up to $8. Anything else popping on the scanners? PLTR is about the only other high float, but all the attention is on OSTK and INDO. INDO is failing, so that is really good for OSTK. As you can see, the volume has caught up now. So now OSTK is our top mover on the day. So just waiting on the dip on this one. SPY broke down at 433, but it looks like it's coming back up green, getting a big pull up now. So yeah, OSTK is probably going to go ahead and shoot. The SPY is giving it way too much gas here. So we got the $50 level coming up as resistance, hopefully, and for a pullback. Jumping back over to the scans. Large caps not showing any kind of life. This one was weak. So everything else, man. I believe we're looking at the right stock on the day. OSTK. I do believe that. INDO still struggling around this point. Did hold up this little level, but just struggling around $8. I'm not interested in that small move. INDO hungry for more. Getting up there to another top right under the 50. So we know breakouts fail. So let's see if it'll get through that 50 and have a big crash. Or not even get up there at all. It looks like it's pulling back already. So we'll put that in as resistance at the top of the 49.79-ish level. 49.79 resistance. Okay. So a little bit of a double top. Not exactly a double top, but definitely close to it. Now can we get that sell-off? Will the people that were holding this thing get very nervous with it coming up here to this double top and have it sell off for us? There we go. That's what I was waiting on. All right, let's see what the SPY is doing as well. SPY breaking down as well. Yes, it's following the SPY exactly. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. I sound so evil. I'm like, please go down. Just please go down. Right? Please just fall. So what I'm looking for on this one, we have a little bit of support at the 44 and then a little bit of support at the 41. My entry, I want it to be in this area from the 44 down to the 41. So I'll probably just start entering. If it definitely if it cracks 44, I'll start entering and then look for my final entry to be around that $41. If it goes down that much, I mean, that would be great. If it can't, oh well. Getting bought back up there quite a bit. Lauren, I sound like you with the AZ housing market. Come on, man. Matter of fact, the good thing about it being during the intraday, we'll have an intraday downtrend if it does start downtrending really nicely for us. And let's also look at the previous pattern up to this point. When it did this before, it came up here and then had a little settling point at the 45. So we might actually have to move this up because on the 4-hour chart, it had a little settling point here at the 44 area as well. Yeah. So, definitely be looking around that 44. Indecision to the top side. Oh boy. Will this be a failed breakout? Hopefully it is. Needs to stay below the 48.92 and start going red here and pushing down. Come on, shorts. Y'all got this. Yeah, boy. Get it on down there. We just need to see this 47.85 crack. Uh. Okay, the SPY is back at the 433, so it may give a little move up here. If the SPY starts to break down off this 433, then maybe we'll see a nice move down. Let's see if it can break. Yep, there's the breakdown of the 433 again, but it's just playing around that level. There's 432.97, and we see the effect over here. Nope, holding up that 433. Back under the 433. So it continues to fail that 433. Can we see it break the 90s? Will this be a failed breakout? A little bit. Let's see how much of a pullback it can get. Come on, buddy. There's our failed breakout. And look at that. SPY all the way down to the 4. Wow, the SPY got punched, didn't it? What in the world? That's a 50 cents punch right there. That's incredible. Also, INDO going on down. A less interesting stock. Wow, so definitely playing along with the SPY. Let's see if it can break down the 432. That would be amazing. So this is the first test of that $50 level. How long has it been since it's been up here? 1, 2, 3, 4 days of descending, and then now they got that good earnings news. So there was our failed breakout, waiting for this area of the 48.65 to break down. Is that right? 48, yeah, 48.65. Because most breakouts end up failing anyway. About a minute 30 seconds left on this candle. Lauren says, did you see the news about the Fed passing rules that its employees can't hold or trade? Yes, I did. Yeah, you already know what that means. Look, man, y'all don't mess with anything right now. We're about to mess up the whole world. We're about to just do them all in. Okay. Let's see this SPY continue to drop, but it's coming back up to the 433s here. It's a lot of volume, slowing down my app. Well, it's back over 50. Come on, SPY, you gotta fail, bro. Get down to that 332. So at this point, this just takes a little bit of patience. It makes no sense with the SPY going in the opposite direction. Let's see this dump. SB says if politicians can't trade or invest, I wonder what kind of people will become politicians. I think they're just giving them an early warning. That's almost like an insider thing. It's like, hey guys, don't do this because look, we got this nuke coming for all these retail traders out here. Okay, so it broke down to 431 on the SPY. We should see OSTK react to that. 431, it should get a nice drop here. Let's go over and actually look at the SPY if it'll bring it up now. There we go. So 431 did come into play. Look at that beautiful play downwards. Oh, look at OSTK. Like, no. Let's go. I don't care how much y'all like the earnings. Until the SPY reverses, it don't matter. Now, if the SPY breaks down to 430, we may see even more of a move. Now, this looks more like a double top too, though. This high was the 50-51. This high was the 50-50. So, almost a double top again. This little move out, though, was from the 49.84 up to the 50-50. But I'm still not impressed with that move. I want it to come down and give us a nice dip. The shorts need to get on their grind, bro. Need to push this thing back. So yeah, that 44 level is where I'm looking. It'd be amazing if it can come down here and even get close. But it looks like it wants to continue up. SPY still breaking down. We are not seeing that dip that I expected. It's insane. SPY literally on a tunnel dive down, and OSTK just will not give up. I guess people are really into that earnings news. You're long in INDO. Yeah. Good luck with that. That right here, it broke this broke the intraday downtrend, but was not able to hold it up. It's red on the day, 6% red on the day. Not good. OSTK finally coming on back down. I thought it gave a little bit of a push out, so it continues to fail these breakouts, which is a good thing because that means those you want to buy low so you can just hold through these breakouts. I mean, the breakouts aren't bad. It's like a 50, 60, 70 cent breakout, but look how fast it's pulling back because of what the SPY is doing. INDO giving a little bit of a push back up there. VWAP is at the 782. Will it get a sell-off at that 82 level? Or 80 level, I mean. There's 75 Or those 80s. What did it just touch? High of 775. Can it get those 80s up there? And then get sold off. Almost. That was 775. But now it's gonna go ahead and dump off of that 82 level VWAP. Of course, the lower float that you get, the lower the price, the more people are using those indicators. Sometimes, like on OSTK, if it breaks down the VWAP, it doesn't matter. It has value and it has catalyst. It'll come back through VWAP just like that. But something like INDO, it's moving on sentiment with the oil stocks, but it doesn't have any respect, or it has way too much respect for the indicators. You can get a sell off like that at an indicator. Oh, it hit the VWAP. OSTK, it goes up under, comes back through, and just cracks straight through the indicators. So just waiting on OSTK to give us what we're looking for. Failed that $50 test one time. INDO is good to enter at $4. I believe it gave that $4 entry, like yeah, at 4. I don't even know if it'll be an entry down there. I mean, the way it's moving, we'll see. Will it continue to find favor from the oil stocks? Or will a oil company come and invest in them? Let's jump back over here to the scans real quick. I see Space back up here. Space was moving the other day. It's up 14%. I don't know. Let me go and add it over here. SPCE. Everything else is pretty dead. So yeah, let's check out Space real quick. Space getting plenty of volume as well. Come on now. Right down here, let's see, double bottom, then came down, formed a lower low down here to the 7. So that's a triple bottom, 1, 2, 3 on Space. And so definitely keep that one on watch. It's got a triple bottom and just holding in this range now. So it has the top is the 1123, which would be resistance. 1123, but definitely just playing in this range on SPCE. OSTK, yes sir. Come on down, big boy. So think about it. If I bought on this little indecision candle, $49 up to the 50, that's a dollar move. But would I be giving up the opportunity to make $3, $4, $5, $6 per share on a pullback? INDO back down to the 750, or at the 750, trying to get back up to that 780 level, but the VWAP is not gonna let it pass. And you know, I used to talk to One Life and DB, and they're like, "Oh, the VWAP and the those indicators don't matter." Well, they do. The lower float that you go, it gets close to that VWAP, and it'll just bounce. But the more a company has value, the less it matters. Oh yes, yes sir. Come on down, buddy. You got more to come down. Let's go. Let's come on down back to this 44 level. The SPY continue to dump as well. I want to see that SPY break down the 431 here. Nice big breakdown there. Has this bottom of the 430-ish level that it needs to go ahead and clap through. Come on down, baby. Come on down. And this is what I'm talking about. Think of the risk here. So you risked like if you bought in this indecision candle 48 up to 50, but if you're holding, now you're down 48, about to break the 47. So you be down $1 pretty quick. Look how fast it got down there. Just waiting. I like this top and tail. I like all of this. Soon I'll be able to map out a downtrend on this one and look for a possible break of that downtrend back up through the 50. So let's get ready to get our map out with Dora the Explorer. We see the SPY getting on down there to that 430 area heavy at the 430. Let's see if it'll go ahead and punch it. And what would be a 50% retracement from here? So it came from the 3572 up to the 5092, right? So what would be a halfway point there? What 50, let's see, the top was 5080, 5085, 35. So what would be a halfway retracement? I already forgot those numbers. Oh my gosh. That's why you keep a pen and paper close. My old brain can't keep up no more, man. $50.85, and the low here is $35.67. $35.67. Oh my gosh, come on. So a $15 rip. Okay, so what is half of 15? 759. So from the top, that 50.85 minus that $7, whatever it was, 43.85. So right around that level that I have it drawn anyway. We'll see if it gives us a nice little bounce and tries to retest the highs. I know that's 7. I didn't get the exact number, but that's pretty close for a 50% retracement. $7.59. So now 50.85 minus that. $7.59. So 43, close to the 43. If it breaks down that 44 though, I'll use $1 risk. I'll start entering at that 44 and just use $1 risk down to this 43.26. Well, actually I could put $2 risk on this one because it's a good stock and it has a lot of potential to continue up and possibly even gap higher. Okay. We'll see. Um, Raymond, you said 3567. What in the world? Um, ISPO, Lori's calling out. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I just looked at what I was like, didn't we see this like gap or something earlier this? Yeah, this thing is not in the competition today. But it may be a buy on these lows. It does look good curling to curl off the bottom. So definitely keep it on watch, but it's definitely not competing today. All right, INDO KKT. Let's jump back over here to the scans real quick. We see DWAC going on down. Facebook coming back up today. Um, right around that 200 area on Facebook. Let's see. Doesn't look great. Okay. All right. So definitely giving it time to get on down here. I am willing to buy around that 44 though. Matter of fact, I do a $4 risk down to the 40. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking real nice here. Oh yeah. Give us that 50% retracement. ISPO gave a little bit of a move up, but that low volume is killing it. Space took a nice little rip, coming back down as well. Definitely keep your eyes on space though, and ISPO in the upcoming days. Oh, got you, Raymond. I was like, what is 35? I was like, I hope it gets down to 35. Gets back to 35, it's over with. We ready to go. We dumped the whole account at OSTK. All right. So let's just be patient. We do have a little bit of a downtrend forming, which is good. I would like to see a the higher the time frame that downtrend is on, the better the breakout will be of it. So right now we definitely have one on the 5 minute, but we want to see it on those higher time frames as well. Plus this is kind of steep. It's gonna have to come back and see, this is too steep. I don't like that. Need another try up first. 47, nah, 47, that's a trick. 50% retracement was at the 43. So there's no way to stop it at the 47. It may be slowing down here because the volume is decreasing since the open. But it's, yeah, 47 ain't gonna hold it up. Somebody message me. What's the message? Tomorrow. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So tomorrow I have a meeting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, ah, man, why do they like paying me so much? I don't know. I'm definitely going to that meeting though. but I am going to be trading this OSTK. I don't know about trade. I don't know what'll be up tomorrow, but if I take any trades, I'll let y'all know in the Discord. Come on, get this downtrend going. Yes, Raymond. What is tomorrow? Wait, what is today? Tomorrow is no, I will not because I need to go out. Actually, I need to ask them about it because I already have a appointment set up at a business. Let me see. That's okay. So got that message sent off. We'll see. I don't know. Sometimes my appointments overlap, and I really scheduling for me. I hate scheduling. Oh, I have appointments. They be like right there, and I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. They're paying me more. I'm gonna go to this one. OSTK coming on down to the 47. Like I said, the 50% retracement was at 43, 44 levels. So giving it some time to come on down, especially after a move like this on the day. At 4 hour coming on down to a red candle, which is great. All we need is maybe a couple of hours of consolidation and we'll be good to go. ISPO ran out of juice down there. Space still getting plenty of trading, but looks like, let's see. Space, I don't like how slow this thing's moving. That don't look right. All right. So we're coming on down to this dip. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful stock. About to give a beautiful entry. So now it's still a little bit too steep to put a uptrend on this thing yet. I want to see it test the trend first. I don't think it's just going to take off. What's the SPY doing? SPY still hasn't broke down 430. Went down there and tried to though. Getting a little pop back up here, but look at this. Look at how this angle on this one. That's a very steep angle there. Let's see if we can go ahead and break it down. Oh, I don't have a meeting today. Today I'm good. Today I got time, cuz I got time. But tomorrow is when everything will be transpiring. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, we do have a Discord. You can go out to frameoffortune.com. Get signed up for free, no paywalls. Get the Discord link, get in there, and any kind of updates I do through the Discord. So if I have a meeting, if I have anything come up, I'll post it in there. You know, do all that in the Discord. Um, yeah. Now we might be able to certify a little downtrend here. Let's see if we can get it. Gave a little pop up, but looks like it wants to continue down some more. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Following the plan perfectly. Oh, man. Makes my makes me so happy to see it just coming on down so nicely. I just can't believe it. And see, Lori, like you had called out that 47, a whole dollar resistance is gonna make it slow down anyway. But I mean, the retracement is a little bit stronger. Those 50, especially a 50% retracement on a $15 move, that retracement is gonna be a little bit stronger than that whole dollar resistance. But especially with all these people that have taken profit. I mean, think about if they had 1,000 shares down there, they're up a stupid amount of money. Boy, if this thing hits 44, I'm gonna start buying. I am buying. Let me see how many shares I can get with this account. And if you ever want to check your shares, you can just come right here and you take it out of the streamline view and you type in, let's say if I want to put in my whole account, um, 3677, and I hit OK. So I can get 77 shares. So every dollar will be 77 bucks. So I always do that. So just quick math to see how many shares of a stock I can get with what I have to trade. But I do not like burning my whole account on one single stock. So coming on back down at 45 level, man. 45 is looking quite nice for the first entry, and then maybe another entry at 44, and then maybe another entry. I don't even know if it'll get to 42 today, but I'm definitely interested in these levels that are coming up. The SPY breaking down the 430s. Nice, nice. And OSTK just following down the SPY. Plenty of momentum. But when this SPY starts to rebound, it's gonna be a very good chance that OSTK will rebound as well. INDO back up there to that. This thing has like a little wedge, but I think it's a wedge to the downside instead of up. Let's see, what is this? 845. Do we have a trend line here? And this will be on a lower time frame. It's just too steep to form an actual trend line yet. Gotta give it some more time. It may pop. It may pop and give a little failure. But I think it has a lot more potential to dump. What am I doing? Getting up there to this top 790s. Okay. Trying to go back green on the day. 785. Got close, but no juice. Will it get shorted at the $8? $8. Let's see if the shorts enter here. That's 1, 2, 3 times to enter around the 8 level for shorts. So all we need to do now is get back through the 750s. Ooh, look at OSTK coming on down. Don't you look pretty? Come on, break down, buddy. Wonder will we see a break of the 429 today? It's 90 cents away from it. 46.38. Let me make sure there's no other levels here that I can be looking at on OSTK. Any other levels? Nope, nothing back here. Just looking back on the daily chart for levels. 54. Nope. There's 45 right there. So right here, 45.87. 45.87 was a previous point all the way back there, right here. So I will definitely keep 45.80, a break of that 46 level. Keep it in mind. SPY, it's looking like it's getting a slight bounce back up here. But it did make that lower low at the 429 through the 429.45. Should have held INDO. Wait, looking at the wrong thing. Well, at this point, it's solidifying the downtrend. 845. So we can go ahead and put this in as the trend line now. And watch it get shorted. So at least we have an intraday trend that it will probably struggle with a little bit. Okay, coming down to the 4583 level. INDO did come down off of that trend line. So now at least it has a downtrend. Now that it has a solidified intraday downtrend, now you can use this downtrend for a true breakout. But you got to be quick. And it's got to hold up the 740s here, 750. So it's between a rock and a hard place right now. Support line at the 750 that it needs to hold. And look for another breakout if it can, but it may fail before that. I like to wait for the confirmation though. I like to see it come up, form a high, and then not be so steep. Show me a nice little downtrend that I can see break out. Okay, ISTK still coming down. So for it to return to the highs, that's a $5 move. So if I bought up here, it'll be a $1 move for a $1 risk. So 1-to-1. But now that it's coming on down, the further it comes down, the more profit I can get on this move back to the upside. So just letting it do its thing and consolidate. Coming on down to this 44 level, 43 level. We should start to see it kind of find some buyers here around this 44 level for that 50% retracement. But as of now, I don't see a downtrend formed yet, so I'm just gonna wait. ISPO, INDO. So can it hold up the 750 level? Is probably what the shorts are asking. Because if it can't, all of this is short entry area. And that will be failing back within this old downtrend, which is what we did not want to see. I'm just out here talking, y'all can't even see. All right. So it looks like we're getting on down there to the 45, getting bought up here a little bit. 45-ish level. What was that? 45.80 something that I had called out earlier? Yeah, 45.87. And that would be a little bit of a comeback, but I don't like the 4-hour chart setup yet. So I'm gonna give it some time down here to kind of consolidate. Right around that 480. Because I know there was a point that people probably were looking at back here like I was, this previous point. But if it continues down just a little bit, down to that 44, just $1 more to kind of spook those buyers at that level out, then we can get that short squeeze. So it just needs to hold below that 45.87 for now. Or hold around it. Let me put that in here as a support. 45.87. Actually, I want it to become resistance so it can break this level and then get going upward. INDO, yeah. Like I said, this thing is going sideways, but it looks like it has way more potential to go down here. OSTK, give us a little bit more continuation to that 44. That's all I want to see. Just a little bit more. And then the SPY breaking down to 428. Oh, man, this is going to be a beautiful play. because the SPY may get a bounce down here at the 426. If it gets a bounce, I'm definitely buying OSTK because everything's gonna get a little bounce there. So getting a little consolidation. It is becoming resistance there at the 45.87. Let me edit that color to red. Okay, become resistance. And then we have our key levels here. I don't think it's going to get back to 40, but yeah, almost to the key levels. Four-hour chart still looking very bearish. Hour chart still looking bearish as well. 15-minute chart, all of these are but the candles themselves are getting smaller around here. Let's see if it makes a lower low here. This low was the 45.26. The other one is the 45.20. So broke down 6 cents. Can we get that push out? Can we get that push down here? Can we get that break of the 45 to that 44 level? And also keep an eye on the SPY for a reversal. SPY looking a little green there. Okay. So it's right under this level of the 45. At this point, I could risk $5 down to the 40 if it wants to stop me out there. But I can also wait for a little bit cheaper prices. So breaking that down. So now going into a $4 risk to the 40. Okay, 44 coming into play. $44.80. Can we go ahead and push down even more? Come on. Push through that 44 real quick. Can we see that 80 break? We know that 43.86 was the level that we had calculated. 43, something like that. 43.26. Let me write that down. 43.26. So it'll be a $3 risk at 43.26. Okay. Has the SPY started reversing yet? Really strongly? Not really. Still finding a lot of pressure down there. So 43.26 is definitely where I would be looking to start entry. Actually, I might not need to wait that long. I mean, we're right in here. Could start a position here and then just enter a little bit more as it figures out what it wants to do. Can it go ahead and break down that 44.50 though? Yep, there's a little tap through the 50. Good. All right. Wants to give us even cheaper prices. Okay. So 44.76. making those lower lows. I do like it in this range, especially if it can break down that 44 here. Can it get one more drive down? Okay, may not give that to me. So I'm going to go ahead and start entry here around the 45. Entering a couple shares here. Looking for it to continue to get that push down. But if it wants to take off before time, that's great too. But it is getting bought around these levels. So I do like that. Entering a little bit more. Looking for it to get on down. It's like some buyers are coming into this thing. Had a nice push down. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some more shares if I can. Okay. So I just picked up 10 shares down there at the 45. I want to see where the top of this is though. So picked up that in the range. Looking for it to continue to push down a bit so I can add some more, but I want to participate if it wants to get out of here. Can we break down that 45? Get one more push under that 44. So will I get a participation trophy here, or will we get a nice little one more push into this actual range? Came down to that 45.87 area that we spotted on TOS way back when. Yes, can we get that push down here? A little bit more. Buyers coming in here heavy though. I don't know if they're gonna let it go down anymore. Come on. Come on down, baby. I want it to come down though. I still have 60 shares that I can add to this position. Yeah, it's not gonna give me time right there. It's just ready to go. Which is okay because if it comes down, I still have 60 shares to re-enter. Is the SPY reversing as well? Let's look over here. The SPY is creeping back up there slowly. Okay. Well, it may not give me time then. It may take off. SPY needs to break down that 428 again. There we go. 428 breaking down. Come on, 428. Get that nice breakdown. Throw me a nice wick downward. It's too much of a struggle here for the shorts. They're going to start covering, man. Oh, I need it to come down more. This candle closes up in about 10 seconds. Yes, come on. Get that dive down here. Come on, let's get under 44. Oh, crap. Okay. Come on, baby. You got this. Let's get down. Let's get down, not up. Let's go down. Come on. Come on, shorts. Do y'all's job. Ugh. Let's get one more short push. If I can see a fake break on the short side, that would be dope. Come on, please don't take off here. Please just stay under the 45. Right at the 45. Don't explode yet. Come on, just go sideways. That'll be great. Go sideways. Let's see, do some red right here. Well, maybe ready to go then. Yep, not gonna give me that time to play any ball. I don't want to enter any more here. I was expecting to buy lower. So if it wants to take off, oh well. It has about a $5 move back up though. So that would be like 50 bucks on 10 shares. Yeah, it's taking way too much time. The shorts are going to start to cover. Ooh, can we please get shorted down? Still getting plenty of volume per candle. There we go. There's some short stepping in. Let's get below that 44. My average price right now is a 45.04. It's like INDO went on down to almost the $7 level and out of that wedge. So remember, this was the place I said it needed to fail that 750 level, and you can see where it broke there. All right, come on down, baby. You got this. We got this. SB called out Skin. SKIN. Whoops. Did Skin have news or something? I didn't see that one on the Skin had a little bit of news. D.A. Davidson maintains buy on Beauty Health. Oh, it's a beauty company. Beauty Health could be okay. All right, so now we're getting on down there. Let's see how far it can come down before it starts to base out. Can we crack that 44? SPY about to break down the 28. SPY, these candles are getting smaller and smaller, though. I do like that. Is it ready to try to reverse is the question. Letting this thing play around here. I didn't place a stop on this one, Raymond. I'm still looking to add into this position, so I don't want to be stopped out of this position. Right now, let's say if it did crash through $40, I would only be down 50 bucks, right? So I'm waiting for it to continue to play around these areas that I like for entry. I still have 60 shares I can get of this. I do not want to be stopped out. Not right now. Because that, man, if this thing stopped me out, that's 10 shares of this is what, 400 bucks. So I get stopped out. I just wasted 400 bucks on the day and took a loss on this ticker, which is unacceptable. All right, so it's starting to hold up these levels. Look to add around these levels then. 44, so just playing around with this 425 level. Can it get a push through the 44 is my question. Holding up that 44 a couple of times. Okay. 44.25-ish area. Waiting for this candle to close for a little bit of confirmation of this $43. Well, was looking for it to go ahead and crack down that 44. It did not give me that push down that I'm looking for. If it wants to go here, oh well. I'll just be in a profit taking position then. Throwing a little wick up there. I hope it fails. Oh, I hope it fails. Please don't go. Buyers are coming in there too strong. See if it can consolidate in these levels for a little bit. Nice. Okay. So we had a previous bottom here of the 44. And it is holding quite well here. Okay. So can it hold again is the question. Can we get a double bottom down there around that 44 level? I don't see the SPY reversing just yet. So I don't know if it's ready to come back up just yet. Looks like the SPY is breaking down that 420s, or about to break down into the 427s. So I'm giving the SPY time as well. $450. Can we get that nice little double touch? Holding up here again. Didn't really get down like I thought it would. Can we break down at 44.25? Yeah, it's a little bit too hot right here. Holding up these levels. So if it wants to pay me for entering here, great. I'll look for a re-entry right back in this level once it's done playing around with the shorts. $4 move back up this way would be 40 bucks in my pocket. And it still hasn't solidified a downtrend just yet on the day. I see the SPY coming back up though. That's interesting. Can we get this little breakdown? Okay, buyers definitely interested in this position. Coming back down this 44.50 level. Not getting any kind of strong push away from this level. But I'm willing to give it more time before I add. This candle will be closing in 2 minutes 30 seconds, basically. So the 44.50 is holding up quite a bit. Okay, there's the break. I see the 44.37s. Can we see the 50s back up here? If so, let's see. 37s. Can we go ahead and get that push under the 44s here? Okay. Can we see those 50s back up there? Yep. I'm gonna add right here. If it can test me in, get me in there. It did not add. The 50s are holding though. It did not get me in there on that limit order. It's just sitting out there waiting for the back test. It's not gonna get it. It's okay. I'll cancel that order and just let it go ahead and do its thing. 50's holding again. Yeah, 50's definitely getting a little hold up there. It's like it's ready to play ball a little bit. So we'll take whatever payment it gives from this, or if it wants to crash, great. Whichever one. If it crashes, I add more. You're holding it up a little bit there. $45. Throwing a wick up there doesn't mean it's going to take off though. Coming down very quickly. Now we have a little bit of a downtrend forming here. If this is a downtrend, well, I give it time. Maybe it's not a downtrend yet. And what I look to do is sell um half at 48, and then keep half just in case it comes back down here to add to that position. But if it wants to go down first, that'll be even better. Okay, here's a sell-off. Some more sell-off. Let's go check on the SPY. Okay, the SPY looking like it was indecision, but now making a decision to go down further, which is good for me that I didn't add to this position. Still too steep. Still don't like it. Needs to come up some more. ABBV is what you call a strong stock. Let's see what we're looking at. I don't think you understand, bro. ABB is yes, it's already strong, but I'm getting in during weakness. That's what I'm getting in. I want to get in during the weakness. I don't care about stocks that are already strong, especially when you have OSTK with a catalyst out here that says, hey, I'm a great stock. Please buy me. I have a crazy amount of good earnings. Please buy me. So we got one test at the 44. Oh, got you, Orlando. Yeah, just waiting, man. Okay, SPY breaking down 427. Still holding around that 27 level though. The bottom is the 425 from the other day. I probably need to put out here for support. 425-ish. Can it get a bounce there? All right, so yeah, we got one little bounce. Looking to see the SPY drop off some more to the 427.50 for another little downwards move to add some more below the 44. Yep, that's what I'm looking at, Orlando. We checked the earlier this morning we checked the beta. We checked everything on OSTK. So I was like, man, the SPY reverses, this thing is gonna boop, doop. There we go, coming on down to the 44s. Now we're fully into that buy range. Well, almost fully into that buy range from the 44 down to the 41. And so I still have 60 shares to add into this thing if I want to. Just giving it some time. Letting the SPY do his thing on today. SPY coming down to 427.57. Again, holding this level right around the 44. Let's go and look at the SPY real quick. Yeah, so the SPY has had all this rundown. It's got to have a green candle at some point and start to at least kind of reverse. This thing has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles of downwards movement. Okay, this is looking like a double bottom here. Just a little bit. So I actually, let me make sure. 43.89. I want to make sure I get some confirmation on these higher time frames as well. See if it can hold up that bottom. Okay. So I may be able to add like one more time and then take profit and then look for a SPY. Is it getting back up over the, yeah, 427.50 is where it needs to get back over. 427.44. 46. There's 427.50. So let's see if we can get a fake down and then come back right in this range. Fake break. Okay, it lost to 427.50 on the SPY. So I expect it to come down a little bit more. Okay, so now it's testing that bottom. Now can it pull back into this range and start to hold? Or is it going to pick up momentum to the downside? Okay, tested this little level down here. $43.60. Okay, getting some buying around that little area. 43.75. 426. So SPY still going down. 427.16. It should go ahead and dip down. Let's go look at the SPY real quick. Okay, yeah. SPY getting on down there. Just looking for that SPY reversal. $425 is a possible bounce point here, though. Buyers want 125. Yeah, 425 is definitely the bounce point I'm looking at too. Okay. Right below this level here. Held right below it. So it needs to pull back over this level of the 44s. Can it do it? Can it pull back over the 44s? I'll add to it a little bit. Okay. Oh, missed it. Okay, got filled right there. Average price now is the 44.65. Holding right above this little point, looking for the buyers to come back in. It did make it back over the 427 on the SPY. Plenty of selling off. 44 is holding. May look to add one more time above these 44s if they can continue to hold. Can I get the back test? Can it get me in there? Give me a little bit of back test, buddy. It's not going to give it to me. Okay, got the back test there. Average price 44.50. 44.50 now. See the SPY coming back up. Starting to look quite nice. I'm gonna add right there. Average price 44.47. 25 shares in. Right back into this area. So just looking for it to definitely break over this high of the 44.49 and get moving back upwards. Okay, adding one more time. 30 shares in. Looking for it to start marching its way out of here. '44s just need to hold. That's it. There's a little buying pressure through there. I'm gonna add a little bit more right here in this area. I see the buyers coming in. Will they cause the shorts to start to cover above the 440, 44.40? I see the SPY getting on back up there as well. Should follow the SPY. It's getting back up to that 427.50. Nice little buy up there. Can we get that consolidation and then that pump out? Okay, there's some buyers coming in. We have the 43.55 as a low right now. Could not get that continuation push. Looking to add a little bit more above this level, 44 back towards the 44-ish level. Can we see that 44.15 on the bid? $44.15. Can we see 44.10? Can we see a break over the 44.10s? Oh, the SPY broke down big. Okay. Well, this thing may end up crashing out here. Lost 50 cents there, going on down to the 25. Just needs to reclaim those 44s. Can we see the 43.90s? And we see the 43.75 start to hold. Okay, getting some buying pressure right here. Did hold up that previous low. So that's going to be a problem for some shorts. Can we get back above this 43.90 level? Can we see the 85s? There's the 87. The SPY is continuing to fall though. So I just wait for the SPY to rebound, and this will possibly follow it off of that 25. But it is getting some good consolidation here. Not getting a monster buy up or anything, but I do like buying this this low here, just in case the shorts want to start covering. On the 4-hour chart, we're still well within the body of this count. The body is at the 41.32. So still not horrible there. The SPY is looking like it's reclaiming the 427, which is good. Can we get that nice reversal on the day? 427.11 up there. I like it. May end up adding at the 43.85s here. 85. Can we get the 43.85s? Yep. Okay, adding there. 40 shares in. Recapturing that 427 on the SPY. Giving it time. 427 back up there. It's very, very tight range up here to the top. 44.36. Can we hold? Can we see this green come back up? I'll be trying to add at that 43.80 something again, 85. It's gonna have to back test me. Back test me in right there. Adding one more time. Can it back test me? Okay, got in right there. 50 shares in right here, and I'll let it play. Need to see that 44 come back up strong. The SPY is definitely getting back up there. Can we see that 427.50 be broken on the SPY? Come on, SPY, you got this. Keep us up. 427.50. Still plenty of volume down here. Looking for that cover to come at that 44. Break of the 44 here. Very tight range for the shorts. There we go. There's some buyers. So this is the place that I had mapped out. Right under the 44 is where I wanted to start buying, and that's pretty much where I kind of got everything in there. Just waiting for some buyers to come in. We're seeing the SPY hold up to 427. Would love to see it through that 427.50 level. Okay, there's some small buyers coming in there. Can we get and hold that 44 though? Is the question. It's almost 10:30 now. So at this point, it'll just need to play throughout the day. Needs to get up and hold that 44 though. New candle just opened. Doesn't want to go up or down. Okay. 44 starting to hold there. Can we get those numbers above the 44? Can we see 44.10? Then 44.25? They're trying to short it down there at the 44. Will they be able to hold it? Oh, the SPY is up at 427.50. Oh boy. We may see those shorts get pushed here. Let's see. 427.60. Will it follow the SPY and start the reverse? There we go. Can we get over those 44s? Or a little bit of a double top needs to break that. There we go. My entry price was right up here, 44.27. I know it's a little small. Let me make it bigger. Why are you that small? Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Okay. So we have a very tight range here. Can the SPY start to hold at 427.50 is the question. We have about 2 minutes left on this candle. Can we see you bless those shorts today? OSTK. Can we see you bless those shorts? Okay, very small move out. Can we go ahead and get through that 44.50? Yeah, boy. Nice. Okay. So it looks like the shorts may be entering a little bit of a party time, especially if they start to get squeezed. Can we hold up the 44 now? $10.30. Okay, so the spot came on back down a little bit. Needs to hold at 427.50. Go look at the spot again. Okay. So 427.50 would be a break here. So it's been going down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 15-minute candles. There's no way it can just continue to go down. You need to see that break of the 44.25 here, $quarter level for a little bit of strength. Can we see that on the bid? Okay, there's the break of the 25. Can we get some continuation now? I see you being, oh, it can keep going down. It can keep going down. All right, just very, very slow movement out of here. All that good news on OSTK. Definitely expecting it to give a little bit more of explosiveness to the upside. That 427 needs to hold here on the SPY. It keeps playing. But as long as it's going sideways, oh boy, it broke the 427. Chill. Yep. So it broke that down. I'm still interested in this stock. Not gonna exit anything yet. Back up to the 427 just that quick. Okay, let's see if it'll crack over and start holding it again. Come on, let's reverse, SPY. Let's get it. Yeah, you want it to keep going down on a snap put. There we go. There we go. We're seeing how does Ben say? We're seeing the frisk. Let's get that frisk. Can we see this pop over 425 strong? It just continues to get up here and not do anything there. Oh my goodness, SPY, look at that bounce. Already back over 427 fit. Oh yeah, we're about to get a reversal. This is about to be a nasty reversal for the shorts. Let's see those buyers dump in here. Biggest mover of the day. Very dependent on the SPY. Come on, baby. Get this rip. Let's see if we can get back to 428 on the SPY. And we see the 31. Again, getting held down at this level. I don't like that. It just continue, even with the SPY ripping to 420. You know what? I'm gonna give it time, because if it's so dependent on the SPY, even if it's looking like it's kind of coiling downwards, I do think if we see that 428 back up there, we're gonna get some buying here. There we go. Very, very low buy. I did a whole bunch of calculations trying to see where this thing will fall to, and we'll see if those calculations pay off. But I want to trust my research, and I want to trust everything that I've seen about this stock. There are those buyers coming in there. Let's see if they can go ahead and get it to 45. Can we see this thing get picked up? Hopefully not picked up and dumped. Buyers should be relatively happy to see this stock still holding 21% of its gains. About to open up a new candle in about 30 seconds. You said it's a stupid trade, Daniel B? Possibly. We'll see. We will see if it was a stupid trade on OSTK. 447. Okay, let's see what it wants to do from here. Shorts trying to knock it down, knock it down. $44 coming back into play. Very tight range on these short side candles. Can we see that break over that 30 real quick? Start getting that push. 25s. Can we see the 25s on the bid? Man. Giving it some time to get this push. Okay, there was a 30s for just a half a second. 40s. $45. Can we get that 45 back up there? The SPY is almost back over that 428 level. All we need to do is see a break over this previous high of the 44.54. Have not seen it yet. Can we see those 40s start to stack in? Are the shorts ready to start covering? Okay, there's a 44.70. That's 21 bucks there. So I got 50 shares, so every dollar will be 50 bucks. Just need to see it kind of start holding up and pushing those shorts out of their positions. Can we see those 70s? All right, back almost back up to the 45s now. $44.50s need to hold up. Right at the 44.50s, can we start seeing those 50s come on board? Okay, new candle opening up here. Can we see the 50s here? $49 again up there. We need to see the 50s. SPY breaking over the 428s. OSTK has all the reasons to go up. Every reason to go up here. Catalyst, SPY, everything's lining up for it to go up. SPY back down to that 27-ish level. 27, right above the 2750. Very, very tight range here. Opening up a new candle. Does it want to start getting up or go down? The top of this candle is a 44.42. $44 coming back into play, not holding up. Let's see if it can get bought up here. The previous low was right here at the 43.55. Okay, getting bought up a little bit there again. Can we hold up that 44 or whatever this thing is, 43.50? So the original breakout did fail at that 44.26. Let's see if it'll retry and actually break it. So at this point, we have resistance at the 44.70. Have a very small range. It is holding up these lows and the SPY is also going up. I do like it within this range. Um, just trying to see a little bounce reversal, man. That's all I want to see. 44.75 ish. Can it test out of this range? Can we see those 43.90s? Nope. Pushing down to the 75s. Okay. Opened up a little bit higher than the previous bottom. Let's see if we can start. This break point, this high is the 44.16. Can we get any green for a retest? Because right now it has a little bit of a W pattern on the 5 minute. Looking for that break and it to get through that 44.70. Need to see those 80s hold, definitely though. Can we see this thing start to push up now for a retest? Three minutes left on this 5 minute candle. Okay, getting back down. Ooh, broke right through it. Let's see if we can get a pop back up off that breakout. Okay, small pop back up. I'm still okay with this 4 hour chart though. I just bought the bottom of this 4 hour chart. I don't think it's gonna give back all of its profits all the way back down to 38. So there we go. There's a little buying action there. Right in between. So I'm gonna let this candle close and look to add some more. This is a double bottom, and it'll give me another entry below my original entry, 44.27. Oh my gosh, the SPY is popping. Okay, yeah, definitely looking for another entry on this close. If it can close red. Look at the SPY up there, almost back to the 429. That's a reversal. So yeah, I'm gonna add right here. 55 shares there. And yeah, as long as it holds this bottom, I'll continue to hold it. SPY almost back up to the 429 here. This should start to get a reaction to the SPY soon. But just adding at this level, my average price is the 44.23 now. Need to see those 90s come up. Need to see this candle close. We have a couple minutes left on this candle. I mean, not a couple minutes. We have 15 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Okay, a higher close. So I'm not adding to this one anymore. I'm just gonna let it push or do whatever it wants to do here and try to keep up with the SPY. SPY almost back up to the 429s. Looking for that same particular push on this. There we go. Nice little buy up off this level. Nice double bottom here at the 43.42. Support. We shall see what it wants to do here. Every dollar is 55 bucks. So let's see. All right, we're almost back green, down 9 cents now. Let's see if it can go ahead and push. This will be the second try. It failed the initial breakout. Let's see if it can go ahead and get through those levels of the 44.50. Can we see 44.10 on the bids? Does it really want to go right back down? Can we see those 43.90s? All right. Um, 3 minutes left on this 5 minute candle. Definitely expected it to get on through there. Nice, nice. Ben just hit daily profit goal that bounce 420 up off the spy bounce on an NQ contract. Nice, Ben. Yeah, I'm looking for the spy. I mean, the spy looks great. I don't see a reason for this to go down. If it's definitely, but depending on the spy, spy's about to break over 420. Look at this thing. Yeah. So ain't no way I'm selling that. I'm gonna hold this, man. Just need that 43.75 to start the hold. Yeah, it can do whatever it wants to here. I'm just gonna continue to hold it. As long as it holds up the $40 level, I'm okay. I'll risk that let me see. 40. Okay, I got in at 44.23. Yeah. So that'll be what, 55 times 4. So a $220 risk to the downside is what I'm willing to take on. This is another time that it's trying to hold around this level again. Hmm. May add to this in this range for it to test out. If it turns into it might turn into a swing trade. Depends on how fast it moves. Um, but it looks good on the hour chart. I like the smaller little, especially if we can get back into the 43.90s. That's really where we need to see it. So that was one failed breakout, two failed breakouts. Um, it's kind of already broken out of the original downtrend here. So like, let's say if we took this steep downtrend as the original downtrend, or wait, this steep downtrend here as the original downtrend, right? We took this. It is not following this specific downtrend at all. So I'm thinking, it's kind of held out of this downtrend for quite a bit. I think it has the potential to go up. But I don't think I'm gonna add to it anymore. I'm just gonna let it play where it is. And let it form another, if it can form another uptrend, but it's got to break over this 44.15 level. You don't like OSTK? Great. Worst off, I lose 220 bucks on that trade. ISPO took a absolute monster rip down from the 40 down to the 36. INDO again back up to that trend. Okay. Again, holding this level. Nice little double bottom down here. And holding out of the previous trend. So can we break over what is this level? 4450 today and start the hold there. So this is a nice little W shape here. Came down into this range, tested back out, and let's see if we get that continuation move out now. You don't like overstock? You never use overstock? What? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, 43.95. So can we get those 44s to finally start holding on the day? I noticed UNDB, One Life and DB, y'all are y'all's short-term sight is so distorted because y'all long-term trade so much. Like it's just kind of like, bro, this thing has catalyst on the day. This thing follows the SPY. SPY is going back up. This thing does all these things that it's doing right. So I'm like, it has every time I get into a trade and I'm like, man, I should trust my trade. I should trust my plan and see if this thing follows the plan. I'm gonna trust my plan today because y'all's plan is definitely not to be day traders. Y'all are long term investors. You do have some good call outs sometimes, but yeah, I'm just like, bro, trusting my plan, bro. If it dives, I already have my risk managed. I already know what I'm willing to lose on this trade. If it goes up, great. Pay me whatever. Got you, One Life. Just give me your opinion. Got you. But I did research this one this morning pretty good. So I'm just like, look, I'm gonna let it ride. It's the biggest mover of the day, getting that uh nice catalyst and everything behind it. I'm like, man, let's just let it ride, bro. Let's just let it ride. Held this level multiple times now. There's a little launch up. Can we go ahead and break out of this level that we failed? Let's see, it failed it once, came back up, failed. Now, the third time is the charm. Can we go ahead and break that 44.70? This was the W formation. 44.50 needs to come up there quite quickly. There's 44.42. There we go, getting on up there. Can we go ahead and break it? This is the third time the charm. Get that push right through that level. Yep. Throwing a little wick up there. Let's get that body up there. Okay, so now just waiting for higher lows to form so I can calculate where I need to be putting a stop at on this one. 35 bucks. That's $1. I'm up 76 cents right now. So it has this top here of the 45.70. 45.70. But definitely don't want to see it come back down here to this 43.50. Can we get over the 45s and start to hold there? Can we start moving multiple? Like, can I go ahead and get up $1? $45-ish. All right, up 77 cents. Can we go ahead and push into that 45? Okay. SPY breaking over that 429-ish area. Looking good. So at this point, this little double bottom here at the 43.38, if I was to risk that, that will be 43.38. Let me do my math again. Entry price was 44.23. 43.38. Let's see. $23 minus 43.38. Whoops. Minus 3.38. That's 85 cents of risk on these 55 shares. So it's about 50 bucks back to the break even. So I'll let it play above this it's 50 bucks, and then I'll wait for the next low to see if I want to get out or not. But yeah, right now that 43.54 is looking like the spot. We'll see if we can push out of this little range. Can it get a uptrend going though is the question. The hour chart looks okay right here, 43.35, but we'll see if it can continue to push. Giving it some time though, because this stock is not trash. Like, this is Overstock. If you've never used Overstock, is almost like eBay or something like that, where you can go on there and shop, and it's like, oh, they have everything. INDO did end up coming back up to this trend line twice and failing there. So it gave the W a inverse W. It came up here, gave the W, and looking for a continuation down. But I would love to see this thing just start going sideways and stay above my stop out. I got 50 bucks that I can lose on this one. What? Hold up, I'm getting messages. What is that? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Whatever. Waiting for that higher low to form. Got a couple minutes left. I am going to run to the restroom real quick. Give me 1 second. As of right now, I'm probably going to put my stop out if $43. Nah, I'll wait. I'll wait just in case it starts throwing wicks. Okay. New candle opened. Looks good to start the uptrend. Getting ready to figure out where I want to place this stop. I'm up $1 per share. VWAP is at the 46.91. The question is, can we get over that 45.50 level? 4-hour chart looks amazing. I'm not too worried about this trade. Most I'm gonna risk on this is $50. Why am I not on screen? I thought I was on. Oh my gosh, really, bruh? I thought I was on screen this whole time. What in the world? Uh, I promise I thought I was on screen this whole time. Thank you, One Life, for saying that. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know. My bad. Um, Let me check him. Yeah, I'm on screen there. Okay. All right. Yeah, my bad. I did not know I wasn't on screen this whole time. Appreciate that, One Life. Anyway, so got $60 there. Looking for this little top here at my first target is this 45.85 to strip some off. Let's see what it can give us. Don't want to get too greedy. It's getting up here and looking a little heavy up here at this level of the 45.60. Giving it some time though. 45.50. Can we start to see that hold? Bro, I didn't know, man. Nobody said anything. I switched up my setup a little bit. Okay, yeah, it's okay, there we go. 45.50 coming on up. Come on, break that level. I'm gonna take some at this level though. If it breaks. Come on. Break that level. It keeps struggling at this level though. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not liking that at all. Does it need to consolidate here before a break or what? I mean, the SPY is absolutely ripping. It still looks good on the hour chart, still looks good on the 4-hour chart. Holding up 23% of its gains here. I think I'm going to let it play here. Because now we're starting to see an uptrend form after these levels. So I'm not going to be trying to sell out too early. It could have another dollar move in it. If I were to sell here, it would just be basically a one-to-one trade. Risk a dollar for a dollar. But the 45s are starting to hold around here. Just want to see it consolidate a little bit. Okay. Getting a little bought up right there. We'll see if it can hold up those 45s here. Starting to form a beautiful little uptrend. I like it. $45.20. Okay. So at this point, I do like that it's holding up. I may just set my stop loss and just watch it play. If it starts to struggle too much up here, though, I will go ahead and take off. Need at least some lunch money. Okay. 45 is kind of slowing down around the area, but I expected that. Usually what happens is it'll, especially on a stock like this, it'll go up, get into a range, consolidate, and then try to go higher. But as long as it doesn't stop me out, I'm cool. I'm cool. Right around that 45 level. Closing up this candle in a couple of seconds. That 45 may actually become my stop out. It is halfway to the 50, so it may end up becoming the stop here. One Life, you got to go and check out the video Ben did last night. I watched the video for the prop trading he put out last night with Josie. It was a very interesting video. You'll enjoy it. Definitely comical, but definitely some facts dropped in there as well about prop trading. All right, so I don't see it getting that push that I was looking for up here through that 45 level. It's kind of just stagnant around here, so I'm gonna start stripping off a little bit just to keep money in my pocket. It's gonna have to get going. I will give it let's see, the new candle just opened. I'm gonna give it, let's say, I'll give it 5 more minutes. A new hour candle will open then though, so I don't know about that. Let's see if it'll get bought up here above those 90s. $91. Can we see the 90s on the bid? There's 91, 92s. So it's not horrible. Definitely don't want to lose all my tokens on this one though. If it tests VWAP, I'll definitely be taking half at VWAP. See 98's popping up there. 90. Can we see those? There's 45s. Wow. A lot of buying right at that 45 level. I don't know if that's buying or if the shorts are pushing it up for another trip down. So yeah, it is slowing down in these levels. I'm gonna go ahead and start popping some off, especially if it starts. Yeah. I'll go ahead and take some off there. I'm okay with that. See if it'll hold that 75, get a little bounce there. There's the 80s. I'm just not liking the way it's not just popping over those 90s and getting going. I guess it is forming another low though, a new low. Okay, again with the test there. Think I'm gonna pop some more off. See 75. If 75 can't hold, if I see 73s, I'm gonna pop some off. 79.81. Okay. If 80s can't hold and I see 70s come back up, I'll pop some more off. '83s up there. Will they fall? '84s, '89. '86. Yep. Selling some there. Come on, let me out, buddy. Okay, sold some there as well. Just exiting. Don't want it to take me down with it. If it can show me some pops, that's cool, but it's looking real weak. Can it show me some green? Don't like that 50 test. SPY is back up to the 430s. Still holding 35 shares of this stock. If it can break back into this range of the 44.90s, I'll go ahead and sell some more. See the 60s. Definitely having problems, man. We'll sell some more there. 30 shares left. Sell a little bit more. 25 shares left. Okay. Because I just am not in love with the way this thing is moving. So 44.25, I'll get all out. 44.25. Still a green trade, but I'm not willing to give back any profits to this thing. 44.24 is my, let me make sure everything's set right. Okay, that's my out. So if it wants to go up, great. If it crashes, get me out before you hurt me, basically. It was red on the day, so I was playing a little bit of the backside of the move. Expected it to get a little bit more love to the upside, though. Okay. Yeah, this thing is a little bit heavy to the downside. Okay. It needs to get bought up very quickly. I leave my stop there until it stops me out, unless it just takes off with that 25 shares and wants to pay me a little bit. ISPO space. Yeah, it's not looking too healthy. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go ahead and take off and then let it dive because I don't know why I'm feeling that it's gonna dive, but I'm getting that feeling. The bottom of this is the 44.45 that it just stopped on. I'll sell 10 there. 44.44 if it doesn't get going up soon. So got my stop in there right there on that bottom. And then the other one will be that 44.25. 24 for that last 15 shares. So it's got to stay above this level. It's going to start hitting my stop outs. I liked it for a little bit, but it's closing down its range a little bit too much for me. And then start holding up that 44.60. Do any buyers want it there? Okay, 44.60. There's a little pop up. Okay. Can it keep popping? Can it pop over this high here of the 44.81? Look for new stop outs. Man, this might be a take what you can get day. This is getting ridiculous. If it's gonna pop, it needs to go ahead and stay above that 44.75. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm about to get stopped out here. And I'm okay with that. It's a green trade no matter what. Okay, 44.74. Glad I kept my participation tokens. Didn't want to sell it all. Let's go. Let's get those buyers in there and shoot. Shoot for the moon. Can we see those 65s up here on the bid? I see 60s. Can we see anything above? Nope. Complete failure. Yep, just sold the first little bit, holding 15. Okay. So retested that level, holding 15. As low as a 44.38. If it comes to, whoa, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Almost got me out there. A little bit more push down, I'll be out. Yeah, I expected it to give me a little bit more, but it just couldn't do it. About to break down the 30s here. And I'm about to be, yep, out right there. Whatever. I wasn't willing to let it run against me. I just keep the profit. It should have took off there. Had a perfect little W pattern here. Got up there to the 45, but just started to struggle. I was like, man, this thing can at least get up to VWAP, right? But went ahead and jumped out of there. I'll take that small profit, whatever. I almost counted as a red trade, but it's whatever. No reason to do that. I really expected it to follow this SPY a little bit more with such a high beta score. But if it continues to hold this range, it may give more opportunities for another entry. But I was definitely, man, I was like, ooh, this thing can go up here and test this 47. That'll be amazing. That'll be 100 and I don't even know what that profit would be. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I did make some lunch money, so I'm about to go and get some lunch. Like I said, at least bare minimum, give me lunch money. Don't do me like that. Just give me some lunch money. Give me enough to eat. Because all of them won't fail like this. It's just sometimes it happens like that. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, you can check me out in the mornings. Tomorrow morning, I have that meeting at 9. I think I'm still gonna be able to do the pre-market analysis starting at 8 o'clock. But I'm definitely gonna have to be off by 9, probably about 8:45. So I'll still stream tomorrow. It'll just be a shorter stream. Um anyway, and this is why I don't like sticking my whole account into a trade. If I stuck my whole account in there, I would have just been dead tomorrow, unable to take any opportunities. But I like to manage my risk and not stick. I don't like going all in. All in feels like a gambler's bet. I want to do everything calculated and meticulous. But appreciate you guys for tuning in and enjoy whatever weather that you're in, whether you're getting snowed in or whatever. Um Remember, we have the Discord. You can check out, you can get that link from frameworkfortune.com. Any conversations you have going here, you can continue those conversations in the Discord, whether it's whether you see news that you want to post for the community or articles or whatever you want to post in there. Or if you have questions about Street Smart Edge or TOS or whatever. But yeah, that's it for me today. And as always, oh man, I always forget to do this. I hate this. Oh my goodness. This other screen is crazy. Okay, and as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.